to start trying to do some voice recordings rather than write things down. Yeah, so I was just thinking about critical thinking and the fact that society has stopped doing it and we've all become children, really, haven't we? Like, you know, the state is telling us what to think, what to do, what to eat, what matters to us, what's funny, what isn't, what to take care of, what not to worry about. And I was saying it years ago that I thought the world, England certainly was just becoming a nanny state. And we've gone beyond that now. We've gone beyond it just being a nanny state and health and safety and telling us what to do on a sort of small level to the fact that they've accomplished everybody just accepting, waiting to be told what to do or what to think or what to buy or what to smell like or what to eat. And critical thinking has just disappeared. Really, really sad. Really sad. I wonder if there's ever a time in history where that existed, really, because I can't imagine that anybody in the past had the amount of brainwashing and mind control that is going on today, and it's so sophisticated because it's through the TV and it's through subliminal advertising and it's telling you what product to buy on what shelf and whether it's eye level or not, and makes you buy it more. And I mean, it's just everywhere. It's just fucking everywhere. To the point that people have just switched off. And although I've only had my awakening in the last 3 weeks, thank you, Mark, liking that 9/11 video, and came up on my stream, and I thought, oh, I've always been interested in 9/11. I really felt like I got the answer to that, so I watched that, and I thought I won't make it 2 hours. I'll just watch a bit of it, and then I can always come back if I like it. And I just sat there with my jaw to the floor for 2 hours, because it wasn't just the video, it was the realisation of everything, really, of the fact that, of the insincerity, of the, you know, just the underhandedness, the blatant evil. It just kind of, I just sat there, and it was like a very slow car crash, a realisation. And I've always been a bit radical, always liked me marches, and always, you know, had a Mohican once upon a time. Always liked me alternative music, and the Clash and the Stranglers, and the Endure and the Blockheads, and went to 14 Glastonbury's, and I'm still like that, and I always have been, but this is different. This is actually understanding the depth of the evil and the insincerity and the bullshit and the control and the greed and the level that goes to is, you know, hurting children. That's probably the worst thing for me, I think, out of everything that I've kind of been reading. But also the false flags and the, you know, the just wanting, just like this, it was never in my head, the realisation that anybody on this planet could want to create a war. Why would you want to create a war? Just for your own personal gain, when you've got bloody, you know, endless bloody bunkers, islands, helicopters. You know, you can go to Mars, you can go anywhere you bloody want. I mean, you know, why doesn't it stop? Why doesn't it end? Why isn't there enough? Why do you have to keep going, you know? I'd be really happy with a little house with a little goat and a little stream, and just to be sort of, you know, be able to look after myself, really, self-sufficiently, without having to be part of this bloody matrix. And I've always felt like that. And now I'm just struggling. I never will get my head around the amount of money these people need, and you know, the fact that well, they've got it. Well, they've got this money. How it goes to their head, like some kind of like heady euphoria that, and then they go beyond it, and then they think that, is that what power does? I mean, power to me, I'd never want to fuck a kid because I got endless amounts of money. You know, it just would never occur to me. Never, they just brainwash these people by the Illuminati and by this, just whatever the fuck their secret cult is rubbing each. I mean, they're not free thinkers. They don't deserve to be in charge of the planet on that alone, really. You know, I don't know where to start with it all, really. It's just every part of wrong, every part of evil, every part of selfishness, every part of, like, just, you know, how can you be oblivious? How can you be immune? How can you be insensitive to people suffering all over the world? How can you walk? And then, you know, the other day I saw this video, and this video was from New York, and there was a guy and a little camera crew, and they got their little brother to just lie on the street for an hour or whatever, just to see what would happen. You know, he looked homeless, he had a sign, he had a bin liner. He started off begging, gave up the begging, wrapped himself in the bin liner, as if he was actually completely beyond begging. And it was really amazing. This camera crew just filmed everybody walking past him. And nobody stopped, not one person. I mean, there were a couple of people that sort of stopped in the street and just stared. And I don't know if I've ever been one of those people that's walked past anyone, but I don't think I have. If I see someone homeless, I buy them a sandwich or always try to do something, you know. It's just endless people in New York or whatever street it was just walking past this little boy, you know. And then finally somebody stops and the boy's given up. He's in the bin liner by then, just trying to keep warm, just freezing. And this guy comes up and he just says, "Hey buddy, you all right? You know, you're on your own. Where's your mum and dad?" The little boy's going, "I don't have a mum and dad. They abandoned me years ago." And he starts taking off his coat. And he goes, "Here, take my coat, keep warm, you know." And then he says, "I'm homeless too, and I know what it feels like to be you. I know," he said, "but you're not on your own. And all of us guys on the street, we're all going to look after each other." And he gives him whatever little bit of change he's got. And the camera crew at that point just melt and come walking over and just hug the guy, you know, and just said, "Fucking hell, you know, the only person that actually bothered to put their hand in their pocket and care was somebody else that was on the streets, you know, somebody that had nothing to give, and yet all the people that walked past clearly had, you know, more than enough for a coffee or a fucking sandwich or something." Anyway, the film crew gave him, I think the guy said, "Here's $250. Another one says $100, but, you know, they were just praising him and just, you know. Anyway, how does our world come to that? How does it come to that? I don't know.